welcome to Jogress. This episode 26. It's a store regional recap. Uh, we got Ivan. He'll tell you what he is right
Hello.
now.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm Ivan. Was a little bit about me. I've been playing the game since pre-release, so 2019, and I love this game. Like, I love the game. I love the people. The community is amazing and very inviting. So, yeah.
And then we got Soul, who tries to bring all the communities together with his big turnies.
Yes, sir. Try to make everything happen.
We are supposed to have CK on here, but he's a little under the weather at the moment. He can't really speak.
Oh
So,
no.
yeah, he's like, I would have joined, but I would have been coughing along every time I spoke. So he was like, I just told him like, it's cool, bro. No worries. We'll collab for sure. Eventually, we'll do it.
I'm blocked. I'm kidding.
No, but today we're just gonna go ahead and go over the store regional, like just a little recap of everyone's like deck list, and then I guess what we think is pretty strong at the moment, which is kind of obvious at the moment, to be honest. Uh, I can pull up the placements right here. You got Ivan. He just introduced himself. He won with Royal Knights. Then
Yeah.
Jose, Digimon. You have Imperial with Kenneth. Sao with Armor. I don't know the guy's name. I don't know if he was from Myth, the fifth place Rapidmon deck.
Yes, he was one of the myth players. Yes.
Okay.
Marcus, I believe that's his real name.
Okay, Marcus with Rapidmon. I just have a question mark on there because I didn't know his name. I didn't get a name. Daniel and Sakuya, who's been running that deck for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's been grinding. He's been grinding it.
I really like Jonathan because he plays Crossheart. He's
Oh
always
yeah, he's a man after your heart.
he's a very creative guy as well. And then the eighth place deck, Magnemon. I didn't get his name either.
that's Brian.
Sure, it's Brian. Brian.
It's Brian. Yeah.
Brian?
Yeah.
Where is he from?
Mexico.
One of the Mexico players.
Oh, cool. So that's your top 8 for our, I guess, local store regionals that happened. This past weekend, right?
Yeah, Saturday. 28 person.
Um, what kind of decks that you feel like you struggled a little bit with in that tournament, or did any of y'all struggle with any decks?
I had a very rough round 4 against Victor. He was playing Leviathan, which doesn't counter it, but it plays a very specific floodgate, and he brought it out 5 times in one game, and it was very rough. Very
Like
rough.
mine.
Yeah. Game 2, he bricked, so there's that, right? But game 1, it was a struggle. Everyone else was kind of okay-ish, because, like, the only deck I was scared of because I had no idea what was going on was our second place, Jose's Digimon. I would just see him play, and I'm like, all right, let's hope that I live. But other than that, it was a good run. I was having good runs, good hands, and it was overall a good experience. What about you, Saul?
I would say my hardest matchup was just Royal Knights. I learned that the Genai's house tech is really important against the Royal Knight matchup. But that deck can't have answers for almost everything. So that was really one of the main issues in just drawing into pieces. Diaboro, round 1 was easy. Round 2 was with you, obviously.
Mhm.
And then the other matchup I've had was another Royal Knight matchup, which
Yeah.
was a lot
Bingo.
smoother. I don't know what it was. It was just a lot smoother for some reason. But
Mhm.
I just grew into everything. But honestly, I think the hardest matchup would have been was Royal Knights.
Okay.
And I
See,
didn't
which is
go because I had family stuff to do, so I wasn't there. I wish I could have been
of
there.
course. Family first, family first.
I think I would have
Yeah,
just
going back on
played
what
Sakuya.
it said, I I was actually like worried about Magnemon or Armor, I guess, because I'm like they can just not really care what I'm trying to do and they'll just hit me. And they kind of want to die because they'll just purge and then they'll continue the combo. So that was one of the I'm like, wonder how that's gonna go.
Oh yeah, because then they can use their option to go into another free
Yeah.
Magna.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I guess based off the tournament, and then I don't know if you all noticed all the other tournaments that have been going on for store regionals this past weekend too. Like, um, I'm still a big believer. I've been saying a big believer in blue hybrid, and I saw that like two of them, one won and one got like second place in another tournament. And I don't know. I was playing it today too against Magna and what was the other deck? I didn't get to play Real Knights because I don't know. I only trust you, Ivan, or Saul if I'm gonna play against Real Knights because I know you all make
I don't know.
that legit play.
According to Soul, I'm still a scrub, which I agree with, to be honest.
I only say that because you didn't run the Crimson mode that first time.
One time.
That's all it takes. Dude. That's all it takes, man.
Did that Crimson mode ever come up?
That was my first build.
Yeah.
And yeah. Mistakes were made.
You run the damn Alpha Mon, bro. You keep recovering so no one OTKs you. I remember the first time we played you. It was annoying, man.
Yeah, hilarious. I just like, Alpha, your purple dog can't OTK me.
So I was like, damn, this sucks. Like, I gotta like wait a whole turn before I could do anything.
Yeah, that was my initial build, which was, again, it's very similar, but ratios change, certain things change over the span of a month or two.
Yep.
Based on like the results too, even on the top 8, I mean, I think you just said it a while ago. It's like 7 different decks like up here, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's like the meta is pretty fun actually right now because you can play, like you said earlier too, you can play anything right now. It's just still do something with it.
I mean, overall in the games is, in my opinion, people will tell you differently, right? But I feel like the game is extremely healthy. It's so many good decks, so many, if you want to tier them, right? So many tier 1s, tier 1.5s. I feel like the game's in a solid state.
Oh, also saw we're gonna go over the decks a little bit too, man. And then I put them in the Discord too. We can start from the 8th place.
Okay, we can. I don't mind.
So the 8th place one, I think you said it was
Armor.
Brian?
Yeah, Brian.
This is his list, and how does he basically differ from you?
To me,
more Tamers, more
Yeah.
Magna.
it leans heavier into the Magna side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the Genai. No, yeah, I like the Genai. At the same time, I personally would have run Island because Island is all turns. But
he runs Genai. Genai makes sense only because in security lets you play Tamer for free, and considering all our Tamers are 4 costs, it's a free 4 cost Tamer is not too bad. For the cost of 2 when you swing into it.
I agree.
And then Genai is also one of those on top of security, right?
That's correct, and it also triggers Magna X.
Yeah, and also I feel like personally, as was a Royal player, Genai is needed for Magnamon to survive, or Yukin. He needs it. He needs it. If not, he can't survive it.
Yeah, that's another reason why I mentioned the Genai tech and why it's very useful in Royal Knights.
I agree.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's somewhat standard. Maybe Vmon, Magna, the lighter one at 2, which I think is the best. Well, one of the best new cards they got, right?
Very much. Oh yes, it does so much for the deck.
Yeah, that card is gross. I was playing Marcus today, and when I saw it, I was like, "Man, this thing sucks." I was able to take a game off though with heroes, my hero build I trade.
Oh, the one you showed me?
Yeah, I was able to go. I just drew everything basically. That's why I was like swing, pop everything, ruin mode. I mean, what is it? Blast mode, pop, swing, pop. It was funny, fun deck, but I wouldn't take it to competitive. It's more like fun.
Oh, it's sad to hear.
One of those that needs to be broken. Like it needs to be. Somebody needs to break it.
I think Adventures.
Heroes, yeah.
I think Adventure is better than Heroes.
It's in the same realm of Adventure. Like Adventure, there's no it hasn't been solved yet, like 100%.
Yeah.
So that's why you all these builds left and right. So kind of high.
I've been thinking of like working on a little rush type of build with the Skull Green ones, but I'm still working on it. Still working out the kinks.
Yeah.
And
But again,
then
the list, I feel like it leans a lot more into the Magnamon because you're running 4 Magnamon X when most armor lists run like 2 to 3.
mhm.
So it just to feel safer, I guess, overall. Because I mean, Magnamon X is arguably one of the safest cards in the entire game that has ever been printed, immune
Mhm.
to everything.
Marcus, and you're watching the chat, bro. So take notes. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, he's working on it. I think that's Marcus's choice to go to regionals with. So he's just working on
They
it.
pick-
Yeah, it's a safe deck. It's like I
Mhm.
told him, like no, you don't have to worry too much. Just do a little bit and you got it. Or work on it a little bit. And
Yeah.
then for 7th place, we got Jonathan's Crossheart deck, which I thought looked pretty cool. To be honest, I ain't gonna lie. It's not similar to my list, but it's funny because the little what is it, Luna, Lana?
Luminamon, yeah.
I was working with
Lumina.
those in my list. I only have 2 though, not 4, because I get scared. I'm gonna like. It's basically like I'm gonna explain it.
But it's so good though.
It is very good. He
Like
showed me the loop, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah,
when he
it's
asked me for the card, and I'm like, sure, cool, I'll get them for you. And then I read it, I'm like, okay, so for 5 memory, you get a search and a free tamer. I'm like, that just sounds busted.
yeah. It's because I run 2 or 3. I can't remember. I think it's 3 or I can't remember. It's the Ukos too, but I was trying to fit it because I have, of course, a different list than this, but
Mhm.
I still need a. It's been working out for me personally, but this is actually cool. Maybe I might have to jump my
I
Luna.
like his 1x5 tech. His 1x5 tech.
X5 is cool, man. You just get to play a Shoutmon, play the other Shoutmon to warp into your Omni
Mhm.
Shoutmon. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I like that deck.
Yeah, no, like whenever I saw him play a couple of games, and I'm like, I had no idea what was going on, right? Because I've never been a cross player, but I'm like, he was making it work because he likes these. He likes big robots, so that's why he likes the cross stuff.
Ah, okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, he likes big robots.
I don't run the little raptor. What is Sparrowmon? Anymore. Only because I hate collision. Like I want to swing and hit you and die. I want to
Hmm.
be able to check off. But that's just my own personal taste when it comes to crossheart. But I wonder if cross up or what can't turn my back ever came up for him where he could just do a whole big loop again, like into another big guy, and then minus like 12k the board or something.
I truly believe it did. I think I saw it. Maybe it wasn't such a big play, but he did. I believe he did it to nuke his own thing. I think that's what it does. Nuke his own thing, and then he stacks all the sources and restands a tame or something like that, right?
He'll strip all his sources, put it under a tamer. Then you can play a Digimon minus. I think it's 1 for every source you brought back, and then you
Hmm.
cross. So you're like playing the big guy for even lower because for every source, and then you're gonna cross after that, which pretty much like for cheap, really really cheap.
So it's almost like an X4, like the OG X4, when it would like die, end of attack, and then restand your tamer and all that good stuff.
Yeah, basically, it's pretty cool. Uh, I fell in love with the card, and I actually read the card because back then I didn't read it so much. Or like when I was doing that whole like what is it, the card list breakdown with Mike and Marcus. I didn't really read the cards, bro. I was freaking tired already. At some point of the damn video, I was like, "Yeah, this does this. It's cool." I was like, "I'm done. It's too much." But yeah, this is Jonathan's 7th place cross deck in the store regionals, and then no, yeah, 7th. Cool. And
Yeah.
then 6th place, you got Daniel Sukuyamon, and this guy's been playing this deck for since what the Kazuhamon was not restricted.
Yeah, he's been picking it up, and this is one of his main decks. This is yeah, this is a little bit. I know he's been working on it like almost nonstop, to be honest.
It's like not much to change. It's pretty standard. Like I feel like this
It is
is
very very standard.
yeah, I feel like this is literally the build. Like you either take one of the what is it, the EX Sakuyas and add another draw 2 Sakuya, You can take. I don't know. That's probably the only thing I would change, or even like I don't even know if I'd want to drop a rookie. It's rough sometimes.
Yeah, like top
Yeah,
end preference doesn't really change his.
we had talked about that actually because he wanted to add a 4-drop Rika, the old one.
Yeah.
Remember
The
that one?
memory saver?
Yeah, he was thinking about it, but we talked about it, and I'm like, at least I don't know the deck like inside and out, but I told him I'm like, your Digimon are doing what that Rika will do, so why waste time on it?
Yep.
And if he did add it, because that 3-drop Rika is the one that brings everything together,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
he would have to drop. He would drop a rookie. That is what he said.
Yeah. If I would drop one, it'd probably be the X, the Sequoia X for that tamer. Because I've been thinking about it. Her too is just. It's like what you just said. Like, why drop it when that tamer does everything for you already? So it's like, maybe not. I probably won't do it. It's pretty
But
much
I
the
like that.
lists we got. What, like second or third at Worlds or something?
It's very similar, yeah.
The thing is, like, I don't know if I would ever bring myself to play this deck. 'Cause, like, it's so risky. You're playing 7 level 4s. Like,
Yeah. I mean, even then, you're playing 5 level 5s. That's what hurts for
exactly.
me, in my opinion.
Like, it's the definition of a high roll deck.
Yeah.
So you're just looking. You
For
need your pieces.
for some reason, it's the only deck that I don't brick on. I don't know why. I'm not bricking. I'm able to perform on it. I just don't get it why I don't brick on it. But I don't want to say that I'm gonna knock on wood, bro, and then it's gonna start bricking on me too.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. You have the physical trainings, like yellow memory boost and all that good stuff. But still, it's for the deck to perform. In 5 rounds, I mean, he did well, obviously. I believe he won X1 or X2, not sure. But it performed rather well. But for you to expect it to perform in like 8, 9 rounds, that's
Yeah, you have
sheesh.
to high roll basically.
Yeah.
And then in fifth place we got I think you said Marcus from Myth,
Yes. Marcus
like
from Met.
basically like a rapid soup green deck, which is pretty sick to be
Pozole
honest.
verde. Bozole.
Bro, this deck is cool. Who the heck would have expected Rapamon to go up there, bro?
I sure did. My game one, my round one, I played against him. It was very bad. It was very rough for like a good 4 turns. Like it was just rough.
Rapid doing
And I'm
rapid
like,
things.
yeah. And I was just like, okay, cool. Medieval? He's like, sure. Medieval? Yeah. Medieval? Cool. There were just a bunch of medievals back and back.
I mean, that's
And
the 3 you run
I
2. I think you won that one.
oh yeah, because I got to stabilize, and he didn't draw his third medieval. But and I made such a like I mean, this deck hasn't seen any sort of relevant play at all, and even if in our local scenes, like no one plays it,
Yep.
and I'm like, oh, that rapid, cool, medieval, suspended,
Came out of
the
the dark
second,
horse.
swing into the rapid, the ultimate rapid, and he's like,
Mhm.
okay, cool, ace. I'm like, oh god, my bad,
Oh, that yeah, the
my
Gargo
bad, and it's
or the Sifaga.
12. Yeah, it's 11 to 12, so I didn't have anything to vortex with, so I'm like, oh, well, there goes that.
Damn.
Yeah, but I like the idea of like the easy. It's a lot of like making your stuff cheaper. Easy, Shoto, Taiga. It's like it's a lot of little advantage that it gets you.
Yeah,
And
it's
those
that.
floodgates, I mean, floodgates are floodgates.
Yeah, those are floodgates. Just wait till green gets their can't reduce costs eventually. Because red has like all of them, don't they? At this point.
I believe red went from having like 1 to like 4. So yes, I don't remember off the top of my head, but they do have a good amount.
They got the memory blocking Shaman. They got the Solarmon reduce play costs. They got
And red
what's
as
it?
well.
Gaiosmon. You can't reduce Digi evolution costs. You got Gatsumon. You can't play by effects.
So yes,
And
they do have all, actually.
I think red has everything
Yeah, they do have everything.
except
the one where you could still
cannot
war.
bounce things to hand.
I think black is the
Oh,
only
like
one.
you can't ignore. Black is the only one that you can't ignore the devolution requirements.
Yeah, there you go.
What's it called? The
Kokua.
Kuamon. There we go. Yeah.
Kokua.
And there's another one, a monkey, like a level 3 monkey that doesn't let you return things to hand or something like that.
Yeah.
And so
Oh
that's
wow, yeah.
another black one. I forgot about that one.
I
Came
know,
out what
like
BK
rapid.
13?
This list looks really well. Like it's he expected. I mean, you can see the boulder. I mean, any deck that can run boulder should run boulder. Just to
Mm-hmm.
it's a generically great card. So yeah,
You're back running Baldur and armor.
I mean,
It
you
can.
could, you could, you run Magnum X. And the funny thing is, in this deck, you can see you can do some very funny cheeky that I just noticed it because you ran Rapid X into Mega Gargo. You go what?
Mhm.
I believe you can go Rapid into Mega Gargo into Chaos Boulder, gain 2 memory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah, so I'm like, oh, that's neat. And you don't get the
Cool.
overflow partition, right?
No, you don't.
So that's neat. That's a nice little lineup play that the deck has access to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought this deck was cool. I mean, congrats to this guy for getting fifth place out of everybody. And
It's
I'm pretty
the
sure there's a lot of
outlier.
strong decks out there too.
Exactly. It's like the outlier. This is the real rogue in our top 8. This is rogue. I would consider this like
Yeah.
For sure.
it,
The Dark Horse coming out of nowhere.
exactly. Like he's a good player. He knows what he's doing.
That was the fifth place from Marcus. Third place we got Saul.
Mi- Mr. Saul right here,
I
Mr.
was
Silver
fourth.
Chariot,
Oh, fourth place. My bad. Fourth place.
Can't even
Mr.
count.
Silver
I
Chariot.
can't count, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I got to play with it. I was very insistent about one particular tech card that no one believed in until they started seeing it. Really enjoyed the superior mode. I think it's a really strong card in a lot of red decks and purple decks now because it's a free swing after digivolving, and it's a raid piercer. You know what I mean? Like it's a 14k raid piercer on turn, which is ridiculous.
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
Honeymon X.
Yeah, it's a mini Omni. That's what I would say. It's literally a mini Omni without the unsuspending. And it has raid. It clears bigger bodies. It answers a couple of things that let's say I can't swing over if they're blockers.
Mhm.
Other than that, certain things like the EX1 Vmon was testing really well, especially with Legionmon and armor texture. It's a free memory.
Yeah.
You know, things that was like really back and forth with was like Fire Rocket, my Tamer setup, um, whether or not I wanted that Omni X, but this I'm pretty happy with this, but I do want to make changes already.
I do have a question, like mostly because of was the budget, right? That Flame Dramon, how much did it come up?
Often,
Yeah.
often in some cases, usually in some situations where I had, let's say, a Magna X on board and there was a threat on the other side that can kill it, I would
Mhm.
safely check that with security to trigger immunity and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was helpful there. But I wouldn't mind doing like 1/1, one of the new
Mm-hmm.
flame draw, which is also pretty good. It's a free unsuspend if it dies.
If it gets redirected, no? Oh yeah, if it dies,
Yeah.
it gets redirected.
Wait,
So yeah,
if
it's up
it
with an unsuspended Beamon, and I can switch into light Lydra for 1, and continue the attack.
Would you say
oh,
it's
that's true.
would you say it's like needed?
No.
Again, this is just for budget reasons, right? Because I
Yeah.
sold mine.
The flame drills aren't necessarily needed. Um, maybe a one of would be nice to have, but it's not needed.
Okay. Okay.
And you don't really worry
And
about
then
floodgates too much in this deck, right?
Um, the can't reduce play costs. Can't reduce evolution cost does hurt a little bit, but that's why you run 4 of the Magnamon, the Poppy one, and the
Hmm.
Lydramon are just ways to answer those things.
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. That's true. Because you're rookies.
And there's also your promo Magnamon as well. You normally digivolve for 3 anyway. So there's also that. It's very very rare occasions you see the promo Magna or the starter deck Magna for 2 or you know in
That
some
is true,
cases.
actually. Yeah.
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 And like your consistency cards are there. Armored Evolution is like the best card you got in my opinion this set. Like it's
It
so good.
is. I run 5 searchers in this deck. Other than mental training and Wisteria member boost, I run 5 searchers,
Armored
and none of them are
Digi.
B months.
Yeah,
None of
Armored
them are
Digi.
B months. Yep.
You don't run the The BT12 Memon? Is that the one?
I think so. Yeah, the DNA ESS one.
Yeah, the Ender DNA though. No.
Yeah, I cut that one out completely.
Yeah, when I was seeing Marcus play today, and that stupid option card was letting him Digivolve for free every time his armor popped off, I was like, "What the hell am I dealing with right now?"
Yep. And the best part is it's all turns.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I
It's a good
popped his
card.
I popped his armor with my Digimon superior mode, and he's like, "Oh, 1 second." I'm like, "Okay."
He's like, hold on, real
Let
quick.
me roll.
And then he's like, how big are you?" I'm like, pretty big right now, like 18K." And he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna minus you 10K." I'm like, "What the? Okay, well, I can't swing at you now."
Yeah, like it's so good. Like it works for the plan, which is run headfirst into security and hope you die. And then it's also like part of plan B is like, okay, cool. This is my defensive card now. I have defensive options.
Yeah, that with the new tamer is pretty freaking good.
At first, I was like, what's the point of the tamer?
Me
What does
too.
it do?
Me
And then
too.
the first time I saw it happen where an armor player swung at security, he didn't die, suspended the Davis, draw one game, and I'm like, oh,
Did you for free with the option? I was like, "What?
exactly. I'm like, oh, so that's what you do. That's
you're,
the
you're
synergy.
you're nasty. Get away from me, bro." That's So's fourth place deck list. I said you said you only struggled maybe against Royal Knights. That's basically it.
Mm-hmm.
Hear that, Marcus? Write some notes. You got this, man. Third place, you got Pyojimon with Kenneth. I always think every time I see Kenneth come to or when I would go to Olympus and I saw him there, I was like, all right, this guy is a good player. I know he's gonna play something pretty good. So, and it was always that
This
damn
guy's always
tyrant, bro.
he's always scheming. He's always in
Yeah,
the
like
lab. We're already talking about Digimon and stuff. His build is more along the lines of like, I just want to kill you. I just want to,
yeah,
I just want to high roll and kill you. That's basically his idea when it comes to his particular build. Like, I know a lot of people from what he's told me that, he sees a lot of tops and a lot of them is more like Imperial Toolbox, like on top, and his is just aggression. It's
yeah, I
pure
agree. I
aggression.
agree with that.
Yeah, that freaking
No, it's
dragon mode, bro. Split. Let me DNA again. Hit you 2 more times.
Yeah,
and he's
three.
running 3 returns to make that play a lot cheaper. Hidden potential like scramble también to make the play a lot cheaper so that he can keep turn and he continue to try to kill you. And you can see that he was respecting Sakuya, he was respecting Royal Knights by that red purple fighter mode.
He even was thinking adding Red Scramble just for fighter mode to get that back if he needed it.
Yeah,
Just
fair
pretty
enough, fair
crazy.
enough. No, again, this was my finals matchup. I was I was texting with my wife all the tournament. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have a rough time in
Help.
the final. Let's send help. Because I'm like, I don't. Nobody really plays Imperial anymore. Surprisingly, like it really didn't lose anything. Yes, you can argue the draw, whatever, but it didn't lose anything. They just
It
refilled the
lost
spot.
consistency in a high roll build
Exactly.
because
Just draw.
you draw what? You draw 3 instead of 5 now?
Exactly. That is what he said actually.
That's basically it. Like,
So like I was like, how do I handle this? Like he's just gonna roll me because he has jamming and he's not gonna care what I do because of partition.
yep.
And then my opening hand, Pomu Medieval. I'm keeping this. I will not mulligan. It was protect the king. Protect the king. Pomu. That's how I took game one. Again, I was just very lucky there. And then game two, uh, I didn't see it, but I did see Lord Knight. And he went into
Mhm.
the combo. He DNA, kept turn, all that good stuff. Suspended my Lord Knight, but he didn't know that
You did another redirect. Yep.
Lord Knight has a redirect, and partition does not trigger off of that. So from there, he lost all tempo, and I just did Lord Knight
Yeah, I remember
things.
he told me, he's like, "Did you know the Lord?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" He's like, "I didn't."
Yeah.
I was like, "I was today years old when I learned." I was like, "Damn."
Damn.
And again, there was no like he didn't ask or anything. I even waited for him to suspend my dude because I'm just there chilling and he's swanging. I'm like, oh wait, he suspended. Yeah, he suspended. I was waiting for you. So again, he just didn't know. He really just didn't know because he said he had a way around it. He had hidden potential. You got a hidden potential into. He said something. I'm assuming one of the dragon modes, or maybe fighter, or something to get rid of my dude.
Probably fighter mode because it pops.
Yeah, I want to say fighter. Yeah.
Hmm.
But honestly, I really like this list. I really, really like it. Like it's just face first, hexablow to control. That hexablow is the main reason why I didn't play my little punchy boy. I didn't play Marcus because of hexablow. So good thing, right?
For sure.
Hexablow is one of
Shine.
my little Texan blue hybrid.
Marcus, if you're listening, if they're playing Hexablow, just scoop. Like it's really hard to get over.
Because Iceclad still stops you, right?
My only answer is
OmniX.
getting a variety. Also, aside from that one, is getting really lucky with Magnamon starter deck ones and just constantly just tripping his source.
Wait. Hold on. The superior can superior attack without suspending?
Yes, but Ice
Oh
Clad.
yeah. Oh well, yeah. You just don't raid. You just trigger security.
Oh yeah, you can still check, right? But I mean, still.
Yeah. I get you. But no,
Yeah.
again, the deck's super solid. The player is he's a very good player, and yeah, like again, it was just the opening hand,
I wish I was at that
and
damn tournament, man. I would have been streaming all that damn top table. Me or CK.
yeah,
Would have been
yeah. But
cool.
both of you guys had something come up, so unfortunately, it couldn't be made.
Yeah,
CK también, he had family in YouTube, so you know.
yeah. Because my plan was, I knew I wasn't gonna be able to make it, but I was just gonna go stream top table. That was it, and it didn't
Gotcha.
work out. But oh well. I mean, it looks like everyone had a good time though. So this was the third place list of Kenneth. Yeah, dude, solid ass build for sure.
Yep.
Just go boom on someone, and then you got Jose.
Talking about Go Boom,
This guy's
Yep.
also go boom, and he's also a very good player.
yeah, Jose Mike, like
Boomjamon, favorite deck since beta.
favorite.
Uh-huh.
I was
This was
waiting.
a deck that this was another deck that I didn't want to play for a different reason. I had no idea what was going on. I'm like, go for it. But seeing him play and seeing what the deck can do, the hype is not just hype. Like it backs it up. In my opinion, it actually backs
Yep.
it up.
It is a true like red glass cannon deck. It has a recursion of purple, which is really scary.
hmm
Marcus, I played Marcus today, testing with it. He's like, "What the fuck, bro? How are you able to hit me so many times?" I'm like, I
Yeah,
mean,
those gallons.
you can block me with Magna X if you want, buddy, but I mean, I'm still gonna come out and hit you some more. You're at. No, dude. I even told him because when he sent it to me, I laughed and I was like, "Bro, we almost have the same list, not completely. I don't run that Takuya or the Takato. I run the Blitz one, but I took out the Blitz already a long time ago. Or like today, before today, when I was playing Marcus, because I was like, I don't think it's worth. And then I added a fourth analog, and then instead of the
I mean,
reds, I ran
do you need
purple.
Blitz? You
No,
just need the memory tamer.
yeah,
Takato, it's literally Blitz.
or you just need Wargrowl to swing, and you just digivolve and still get your swing off.
The War Ground one does that. Yeah, pretty
Yep.
much. Yeah, the War Ground one is pretty much blitz.
I guess I was just
Pretty
using it
much.
for an extra memory, but then I was like, wait, analog does the same thing, and I get search off of the dropping it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think instead of running the red boost in training, I ran purple because I would always run into the damn issue where I don't see a rookie and I can't drop the red training because I'm stuck with the purple egg. And then instead of the
Actually saw a list that was running, I believe, Amber.
I actually run two. I run two of the recursion GG and two of the draw GG.
Okay.
and then I think the other part of the list that was different from mine and his was also the gallants. I run the rush and I run one of the promo one and then I run one medieval.
I am medieval. Gross.
Hey, bro, he's a good
No,
card.
In
a
a
good
deck like this, I feel like you don't need that because you medieval every turn for the most part.
Pretty much.
You just swing and pop the board. Okay, like what's the medieval for? The medieval should like I feel like if you're running floodgates in this deck, you're just slowing yourself down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is all gas. This deck is all gas.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I really like that Gallantmon combo of playing the Rush Gallant and then swinging with it, it survives. Then you play the other Gallant, pop it, recover, or don't pop it, and then recover and swing again. That's
Oh my god.
crazy.
What
That is
what the
crazy.
That's
Did,
true.
did, did you not? Yeah, did you not see that combo? You
Oh,
play
he didn't do
Gallant.
it. No, he
Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't do
you
it to me.
you
What the
you,
fuck?
you play Gallant and it's a 13k. You swing, it survives or whatever. Fine. Then you meet the requirement for Gallant, the promo Gallant to play the reduced cost. You play it, it pops your Gallant, and you can swing again.
That's funny. That's
Mm-hmm.
very funny.
So it gets you. It's a cheap way to get your last swings in if you have no ground if you like run out of ground on gas or Gil on gas.
No, this deck is like I'm like when I was seeing him Mike when I was seeing him do what he needed to do, I put him to like 2, but he had a red scramble. Cool, whatever. So he got to play the Guillemon, the rush one, of course,
Mhm.
and he had 2 memory. He went all the way up and punched me with Megidramon. I'm like, what is going on? I was just like looking at him. I'm like, that looks
Ow.
like so much fun. I can't stop any of it, right? But that just looks like fun. Yes, go ahead, punch me. I hope I survive. I'm like, whoa, dude, that's so cool. Like, again, I was. It's not that I wasn't a non-believer. It's just that I wasn't a believer. Like, again, no results, nothing was going on. But I'm glad that he brought this deck, and it performed very well for him. It performed very well for him.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think Marcus saw what he could do today too. When I was punching him in the face, and he's like, fuck this deck." And he was
He's
also
just like,
like even in the chat right now, he's like, "Why couldn't heavy metal be this? Because he's such a
don't
cool
get me started.
Digimon." I'm sorry, Marcus. They
Pretty
gave it
cool.
to McGeecher, bro.
Yeah. Well, it's had some of this stuff be worked on with heavy metal. Like, I'm just wondering, like,
Yeah,
I could like fit Dark Dragons, stuff like that.
yeah. All the ground mons are dark dragons,
Yeah, so maybe you can. Maybe you can.
except for the Wargrow. I don't think you can do anything with it because just you can't swing Digi into heavy metal because it just says what Gallant in name.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the only sad part. If it said like a
Still,
dragon or something, that'd been cool.
that would be very cool, actually. Imagine Warground Raid Retaliation, evolve it to heavy metal at a reduced cost.
But then this could be
That-
another toolboxy deck with the other dragons. Like, oh, okay, here comes the fucking what is it? That
The
silver
Dragon deck.
heavy metal, whatever. Or yeah, not heavy metal.
Oh, Metallic one.
Yeah.
Metallic one.
Oh, here you go. I'm swing. Here's metallic. All right, I'm done with you. Yeah, this deck is super cool. When I was playing it today too, I was like, bro, it's so fun to play. I hate you. Don't be fun right now.
Yes, our fun decks, Peter.
Oh yeah, it's a Peter Saul deck, bro.
Yep, it's definitely a Peter Saul deck. That's why the day we were playtesting, I was like, I'm gonna build the real quick. Give me a second, and we built literally like the same kind of thing, except I was milling myself and you were milling me.
I felt bad. I was like, oh.
Ridiculous. I was like, you would.
I took that mill deck apart. Don't worry, it's gone.
That's okay. I don't believe you.
I was kind of. It's boring. It's like playing security control.
Yeah.
The only thing that was cool is like I was able to loop back into my stuff back to just keep milling, which was cool with the new GG egg.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was the second place list for what's that at the store regional. And then we got the last one, first place, Ivan's list, his Royal Knights. And I
The most
just
boring deck, what you ask.
every time I look at this deck, I just see his Alphamon and it pisses me off. I hate that damn
Okay.
card, bro.
It's a great card.
Okay. It's just a heal one.
This is true.
Again,
Yeah.
this deck, to anyone who follows Huang Zero, this is practically his list. I'm 100%. Except he was running 3 leopards. I don't remember what I did.
You're into.
Yes, but I don't remember what I changed. I think I decided to keep the Alphamons, actually.
I'm gonna
And
assume you upped your. He ran 2 alphas.
I believe he ran one.
You
Oh, I
in
know he
retrospect,
ran. I know he
just
ran.
one.
I remember. Yes, Just One
Yeah,
GX. He ran it as a one-off. And I'm like,
that's
nope, not for
ridiculous.
me.
What, the
That's
new one?
ridiculous. Considering it's one of
Yeah.
your combo initiators.
Is it
Yes,
the?
because again, it's a very low cost removal.
Not just that, but I mean, it gets your combo going early, forcing the attack of something end of turn with Oryukin on the board.
Are you talking about
Wait, what?
the Alliance one?
I'm talking about GX. I'm talking about GX.
Oh,
Oh,
that just one.
GX.
Yeah, you're talking GX. GX.
Oh, I
There's
thought you
only
were
one
referring
GX. I
to.
remember. I decided
Oh, you're
not to go for it, and I decided to drop the third Pomu and add the Alpha or something like that. But yes, the list is very honestly very basic. Like there's nothing special about it. I leading up to the tournament, I was thinking that maybe I could use a third or Yuken because I was expecting a lot of Magnamon. And sure enough, there was a solid 4 to 5 Magnamon players, and I'm like, cool. I yeah, I thought so. Um, two Pomus, 4 Magnamons, two Omega. The of course the Mirror Force, the 5 drop Omegamon, it came up so much, especially against Mike and his Megidramon. I did double Omega in one turn because I revealed the last Guardian from security. Played Omega, warped, clear something, then he cleared it, swung a security, brought out another Omega from using the inheritance effect. But yeah, and the Leopard play did come up. Right, Leopard, I purged into Leopard. Leopard play Omni for a lot cheaper, and that was the game.
Oh yeah, Leopard. I'm
Play Omni
surprised it
for
isn't a
cheap.
standard anymore.
Yeah, because I mean the deck is a lot faster, so it doesn't really need it, you know? Like it doesn't have the time to waste on it. It's weird, but it doesn't have that time. It would rather play cards like Jesmon, which is like Token, Aggression, Guidance, Search, Lord Nightmon, Revive,
Yeah,
Last Guardian,
I could.
you know.
I don't know. I have this stuff to build the deck, but I just don't want to because I don't want to see a bunch of these damn mirror matches, bro.
They're not that bad. At least, in my opinion, the way I play and the way was I like the game, right? So I don't
Yeah, yeah.
mind grinding. So
Sometimes grinding matches are a lot of fun, to be honest.
yeah, so I like the back and forth in a Royal Knight deck. Like when I played it first in Seoul's tournament, our one game took like 35 minutes. A game one. Game two, I won in 5 minutes. Game three, we went into time. So it can be that much of a swing of it just swings. And I wasn't expecting any mirror matches because in my mind, no one really plays the deck. I know that me, there's one in Myth who didn't make it, and I know there's Alex, I believe, right, Saud? Alex?
That's correct.
Alex plays it in Harlingen. So I'm like, all right, at most there's gonna be three. And
You
I'm
didn't
like,
really
I'm
see
not
it.
gonna yeah, I'm not gonna tech for it. I don't feel like the need to tech for it because if I were to tech for it, I would change the alpha. Alpha would be the biggest change. Just play BT13. Yeah, BT13 alpha.
Hmm.
Yeah, the one that stops,
Yep,
drops
the
your
one
target. I
up.
would just change that. Yeah,
Really, just make one of each at that point.
you could do that. Yes, you could do that as well. Just play one of each. And again, the Pomu also handles the mirror. They can't do the call. They can't do the Royal Knights call. They can't. So it's all good. And leading up to the tournament, like I spent a lot of time practicing, like just testing. Yes, it wasn't against all the decks I would want to, right? Because I just played with Jose, and when we had the chance, just in
Galactic one.
Drazel, Galactic, yeah, pretty much a lot of Galactic, a lot of Pyramidimon, a lot of Levia. The Levia was cool. It worked out, right? So it was just I was just polishing my game, just making better plays, just that's it. And I felt like the deck responded, and I had a good run. I really had a good run. It could have definitely ended that round four, like 100%. But
Eight
no,
actor.
yeah.
What was that
So
guy
it
play?
worked out.
The
Victor was playing Levaya.
Oh, okay. Oh
He was
yeah,
playing
that's where you
Levaya.
said the psych one keep coming out, keep
Hmm.
coming out. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Maybe it's a deck I'll mess with after regionals because right now I'm just gonna work on the. I think I've already dropped down to 2 options.
Okay.
I think I'm at Sakuya and frick blue hybrid.
Leading up to the tournament, so did you have any other second considerations besides armor?
Zapaga.
Really?
Yep. I still believe. I still believe.
Okay, okay. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, against the same Victor guy, actually, he beat me. I believe he was playing Sapaga as well, and we were just a friendlies match, and he just rolled my ass. Like he
Yeah,
rolled it.
I know he's big on Zapaga as well.
I'm like, whoa,
But I
what's
feel
going
like
on?
Victor could have done better, like in the tournament, if he played a deck he was very familiar with. Do you know if he's any familiar with Levia? I feel like that's also a big thing when it comes to decks. I feel like people can't just
I
play a
was
meta deck
very
and just play.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I sat in front of him, I was very surprised when he flipped the purple leg. I'm like, oh, I was expecting Safaga because he's the Safaga player and
Hmm.
he's very good with the deck. He just flows. But I believe I so to answer your question, I don't know if he's that familiar with Leviathan or he just decided to play a meta deck for a meta tournament.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, at that point you just go comfort because, like Bobby, I remember that last year's regionals, he got like at least he got in the top 60, I think top 60 with all force when it wasn't nothing back then. Sometimes you just gotta go with
Yep.
your comfort.
Experience can beat um, a meta at times. So it's
Yeah,
very possible.
especially yeah with that's what I was telling with Jose because I'm like you it's too late for you to change into any other deck. But so you go with what you know, you go with what you're comfortable. And the fortunate thing, he was very comfortable with Galactic. And most people, I'm not gonna say everyone because
We're not
Jose's
comfortable playing against it.
yeah, there's Edgar out there that knows what Galacticmon does.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're gonna know what to expect. They're not gonna know oh, I have to have two bodies on the field so that my security doesn't just automatically go boom. They're not gonna do any of that because they don't know what the deck does. Oh, the deck can warp, has a crossplay for two, then it can attach four sources, it can warp into
Yeah.
Galactic. So they're
Hmm.
not gonna know any of that. So the fact that he was playing that, I feel like he could have done very well. It just wasn't his day. It really wasn't. He had a very unfortunate round one, and then again in a very unfortunate round four, where both of the games went to time. And because of the way Bandai has set it up, unfortunately, there was no way we could implement ties. So there needed to be a winner.
Yep.
And just lost in those the breakdown where it was like number of security, number of Digimon, blah blah blah. He just lost those.
Wait, how did y'all's tiebreakers work over there?
Arm wrestle for it. No, it was
It
based
was,
off security first, then Digimon on board, then cards and deck.
Oh damn! I would have just said,
Yeah.
"F
and
it, roll the die, let's go by chance." Because then by at that, if you do that, I feel like people could just easily be like, "All right, I'm just gonna play for this." And if we're close to time, I don't know.
yeah, but he's not that type of player.
Oh
Like
no,
where he's
no,
just like
yeah, I'm not
yeah,
saying
where
he
he's
is.
just like I'm gonna roll for it. Very few times does he take that luck. And I know he likes to play and he'll play it out. That's why I mean, if given the chance against armor, would you really play it out when you know in 5 minutes they can knock out all of your security? No, you would roll for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, no, oh, we'll play it out. So he played Kim and he lost it.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
I
It do be like
remember
that
Kim
sometimes.
going out there and she was doing well for the first 3 rounds. I can't remember. She was messaging and we didn't even know. And then we always told her like, "Bro, you literally can play. I don't know why you doubt yourself, but
Oh,
I
she
think
did great. She was doing great.
she was also playing armor.
Yeah, she
Yes,
was.
she was playing armor.
Damn, how
I
many
learned that
armors were
I
out
was.
there?
I learned that I was. I think there was 3 or 4.
Okay.
No, there was more. I want to
Ooh,
say it was
well,
at least
it was
five.
me. It was me,
You?
Kim, Brian, and Luz. I think
No,
was Luz
Luz was
playing armor.
playing. Luz was playing. How was that stupid? Sakuya. She was playing Sakuya.
Oh, right. Who was the
Colin,
fourth armor player?
Colin Myth was playing Magma or Armor Magma. Same stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, yeah, maybe it just was four players. Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
just four players. But yeah, overall, the tournament ran. Well, we made the best of it because the run smoothly part. It did run smoothly, even with all the hiccups that were happening. The Even though all the hiccups that were happening, it still ran very smoothly. Raul did a very good job judging it and doing deck checks, doing a roll call, running the tournament. He did it very good. The deck checks and the finals. I feel like he ran it very well. No, nothing bad to say there on my side. Great judge, great person.
Who Raul did it? He was the one running everything.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was
I mean,
judge.
as a judge, yes, he was. Yes.
That's cool. He did deck checks too. That's pretty cool. It's
Yep.
kind
He had to do
of
it all.
kind of
Yeah, he had to do
important.
it all. And it took a rather long. So, but I mean, again, it's
You
better
gotta.
that he do it so everything's right. And then
Mm,
he did another deck check on the finals on me and Kenneth, and everything was good. And let's go. And he was there watching the entire game. Yeah, he did his job very well, very well.
that's awesome. Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Hmm.
He's also
He
from
still
Brownsville,
doesn't.
right?
Yeah,
That's correct.
he still doesn't want to give me that stamp Lilymon, but that's besides the point.
It's like
He
Mark.
will not trust me. He's gonna hold it for years and then be available for trade later.
Nah, apparently it's everything
Trust
is
me.
great.
No,
That's
no,
like
trust me.
Marcus. He wants the alt art, the old Magnum alt art, because he calls it. He's like, "Oh, bro, it looks like Frieza or cooler, like in armor." I'm like, "Nah, bro, I'm never getting rid of that. It looks too much like it." I agree. So nah, I just like the card. I
Wait,
won't.
who?
Marcus, he wants
Which one?
the alt art Magnum on the old one,
Like the
For
original one?
BT8? BT8? Or
Magna X, yeah, the original.
oh, the original
Magnetic.
Magnex. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there
I
you
was
I
go.
can
like,
see it.
what?
My bad.
Yeah. Mhm. I can see it because it has like purple coloring going on. Yeah.
The golden
18 player
cooler,
10
golden
bucks.
Frieza.
Uh,
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's what I
Yeah.
said. Just go buy it. It's cheap right now.
Ah,
There
you
you
just
go.
don't want to wait, bro.
super cheap.
You better buy it now, Marcus, because what if one day Bandai's like, let's put Magna X to 1, and then the other Magna is going to be more viable again.
I mean, that magnet can still be viable. It's a way to recover in armor, to be
True.
honest.
Yeah. Don't give Marcus ideas. This guy will throw everything in his deck and make it soup.
Blue soup, blue casserole, green pozole,
You.
Oh yeah.
purple
Also,
sauce.
so I don't know. I wanted to give you a chance, man. If you want to like shout out your tourneys coming up too.
Oh yeah, that's right. May 10th, we got one coming up here at Cascade Brownsville at 6:30. $25 entry, standard format. Nothing changing yet. We may do something different after regionals this month. Either like a side deck format. You keep 15 cards on the
Please.
side. You can change between matchups or increase security. Go for like 7 life format, like most of the other Bandai games. For some
Mm-hmm.
reason, we're still at 5. Everyone else is at 7 or 8, plus a base like a protection. And also have a secondary tournament May 24th at Myth. So be there, be square.
I'm for sure gonna make the myth one. I can't make this one. Nah, I'm just trying to get as much practice as I can. So my only last practice I can do is Kaboom Thursday for this week, and then next week's that big old thing with everyone trying to test
Yeah.
at Swans. That's all for me. I don't know if there's any other things anyone else wanted to bring up or.
No,
No, not
again,
really.
it ran smoothly, went well.
Oh, congrats
Great time.
again, Ivan, for winning, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It was
Congrats to Mike as well. We've been talking. He did get his invite.
Sick.
So we're seeing if what can happen. There's a lot of logistical things that need to be taken care of because of certain reasons that we can expect to from someone winning, but he got his invite. We're planning it out, and hopefully it all works out in the end.
Alrighty. Well, better go to nationals this year, Ivan. That's what James said.
Oh, really? See,
Yeah,
he was also another one that I didn't want to play because I had no idea that what Hunters did. I had no idea what it did. So, thanks.
Hunters is pretty gross right now, only with the new arrest. And the new Arrestormon is so good. I love it. Such a good card right now. Unless you get aced on, it kind of blows. But
Well, yeah, because you like you go into it a lot. Like you use a lot of resources. Sorry.
yeah, you kind of lose a lot of your stuff. But you don't have to go that deep in your resources with that card. That card can get pretty big pretty quick.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean that's all for this episode of Jogress. Just want to thank Ivan and Saul for coming on today again. CK was sick, so we will eventually get that collab between each other. It'd be cool. I don't know if he's watching right now, but we will get it, bro.
He sent me a message. I haven't like clicked on it, but it's a video, so I'm like, what did he send me? I wonder.
Yeah, I got a video too. I need to check it out.
Oh, okay. Then we got the same one, probably.
Alrighty, guys. Well, you all have a whatever you're watching this. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Have a good night. See you.